Hello everybody, Pugges here, and it's been a little bit, hasn't it, since my last long-form content. Uh, but as I said in the last part, I have college and these sorts of things. Also, have a bit of chronic fatigue now, so things take a bit longer to do. But anyway, um, right. Uh, so part two to my language teaching series uh, is saying the numbers. What are the numbers called? How do you pronounce the numbers? Their names, the words used to describe them. And today is that day. So so in Pugges, uh, the way you count numbers, like on your hands, uh, is slightly is different to how you would is different to how like you count numbers on your hands in like English speaking places. Because like in English speaking places, you start with your pointer finger as one, and then you go like that up to 5, and then you do it for the other one for 10. It in Pugesh, if you want to count with your fingers, you start with your thumb, and then you go all the way to your pinky, and then to count to 10, you do the same with the other hand, right? So that's a bit of a difference that you should keep in mind, right? Okay, so now that I've laid that out for you, now I'll tell you the names. Uh, Now I'll say the numbers starting from 1, and then working all the way up to 100, up to 1,000, and possibly a million, possibly even a billion. And also, just like the last part, there'll be a link to a translator that I've created if you ever want to, test this stuff out. And again, like last time, I haven't gotten to translate into every single word. So if you find that there's a word that you type in and it isn't translated, uh, just know that I haven't gotten to that word yet, but I will eventually. So anyway, starting with the number 1. And by the way, the word form of each of the numbers will appear here, and so you can see how they're spelled. But like the numeral versions of the numbers won't appear because they're exactly the same as in English and most places around the world. So number 1 is eins. It's eins, right? 2 is zweis. 3 is dreis. 4 is vier. 5 is fünf. 6 is sechs. 7 is sieben. 8 is acht. 9 is neunzer. 10 is zen. And 11, this is very interesting. This is the difference between Polish and English. And you might have noticed, if you know a bit of German, that a lot of the names for the numbers are very similar to the German names. However, once we get to 11, that's where things change. Because the Polish for 11 isn't something like Alefen or Elf or anything like that. Instead, 11 is eins und zen. Eins und Zen. It literally means 1 and 10. 12 is much like 11. Zweis und Zen. Zweis und Zen. 13 is Dreis und Zen. 14 is 4 und Zen. 15 is 5 und Zen. 16 is 6 und Zen. 17 is 7 und Zen. 18 is 8 und Zen. 19 is 9 und Zen. Right? Then 20 is Zweise. Zweise. Right? And then 21 is Eins und Zweise. Literally 20 and literally 1 and 20. And it continues on like that for the rest of the numbers above 19 and above like the 10th place. It goes like that. So 22 is Zweis und Zweise. Right? And so after understanding that, you can understand that like 25 is Fünf und Zweise. Right? So at this point, I'll just go to the tens place, right? So 30 is Dreise. Now see 31 would be Eins und Dreise. 40 is Vierer. 50 is Fünfer. 60 is Sechser. 70 is Siebener. 80 is Achter. 90 is Neunzer. 100 is Hundert. Right? Okay, so now we've gotten to the 100th place. And you're probably wondering how does it work after you get after 100? Is it like 1 and 100? Is it like eins und hundert or something along those lines? No, it isn't. Like 101 is 101, right? And then you're probably then wondering, okay, well then what is 111? To add in a bit more complexity. 111 is 100 eins und zehn. 101 und zehn, right? Basically, what happens is that when it's 100th place, you basically just say 100 in front of the two smaller places. So like 111 is 11 with 100 in the front, if that makes sense. Okay? So I guess at this point I should say what like 200 is. And it's very simple. 200 is 200. It's literally just the number plus 100. So like 100 is the long name for 100, just like in English, how in English the long name for 100 is 100. The long name for 100 in Pugges is 100. 100. Right? Then 1,000 is 1,000. Right? 1,000 is 1,000. Then 1,000 is 1,000. Okay? And it works the same way as and they say the numbers that come after 1,000. It works the same way as it does with 100. So like 1,111 will be would be tausend, hundert, eins und zehn. That's a thousand. That's a thousand. That's 1,111. Right. Okay, and so then I'm guessing you're probably wondering, what's a million, right? What's a million? Is it something along? Is it something along the lines of milliard or something along those lines? No, it isn't. A million is thousand, literally thousand, right? And then obviously you must then realize that, okay, if a million is just thousand, because it's 1,000 times bigger than 1,000, then a billion must therefore be thousand, which you would be right. It is thousand. And then, you know, every place you go up, you add another thousand. So like a trillion is 1,000. It's 4 thousands. It's 4 individual thousands put together. And you just keep doing that until you get to like a Googleplex. In which case that sort of size of number, you just say thousand so many times that the word thousand loses all meaning. Okay. So anyway, yes. This was the second part of a language teaching series that I'm doing. I'm not sure when part 3 will come out. It may come out later this year, like during summer, or it may come out sometime around this time next year. Again, it all depends on my university schedule and how tired I feel. But anyway, yes. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, join the Discord, and hit me with that hype that YouTube now has, because apparently we're raising the roof with all the hype. Anyway, yes. Good day.
Hey everyone, I just want to remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the future. And as always, I love Pugges.